All right, guys, it's a beautiful day. Back at it for part 4 of this storage unit. If you've seen the first 3, we've already pulled $4,000 out of here worth of stuff. It's been a crazy good unit for only paying $5 for it, just because no one wanted the amount of work. So let's just dive right into it, see what other treasures we can find today, see if we can get up to $5,000-$6,000 today. Another heavy one. This one says church books. Prophetic Book of Mormon. This box is a mess. This one has some potential. I don't know. Let's see if there's some kind of sets here. The Ancient State. Collected Works of Hugh Nibley. Volume 10, Volume 8. These might be worth something. Volume 9, Volume 12. We have a whole set here. I'm assuming we're going to have the whole set. Let's see if there's anything different here. Mormon Doctrine, that's worth about 16 bucks. I've probably sold this book 8 times over in the past. Doctrine and Covenants. There's quite a few books in here that will sell for about 12 to 15 bucks a piece. The kinds of books that I've sold before. If that set's complete, I've seen a lot of these books. If that 12 book set is complete in here, which I'm assuming it is, then that's probably going to be at least a $40 to $60 set. I would say that this is probably an $80 box. Not a bad box at all. So we'll set that aside. This one says fireplace. Pretty sure that's not what's in here. It looks like some decorations they had on the fireplace mantle, maybe. Let's see, it's all wrapped up. This one's pretty heavy. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, that's kind of fancy looking. That's pretty fancy. It's got a $35 price tag on it, original price tag from who knows how long ago. No brand name, but it's got like a model number. We'll have to look that up. That's got to be worth something. All right, what else we got in here? Some kind of maybe a frame or something. It's a digital frame. There's a cord here, so maybe that goes with it. Set that aside. All right, what else we got here? I'll add them up. Maybe that goes to the frame. Yep. All right. What's in here? Something. I think that's called money. You see that? It's full of change and it's got a few bills in there too. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we just paid for the unit, $5. 6, 7, and then I'd say we got about another $4 of change. There's 11 bucks right there, probably. Well, that's a good find. I always like finding cash. It says Christmas jar on it. All right, what else we got in here? So far, this is looking like a decent box. Some kind of base for something. Blessed are those who believe. It's kind of a neat looking statue thing. And what else we got? I've seen these before. This is our willow tree father and daughter. These are kind of cool. They're collectible. I don't know how much it's worth, but we'll look that up. Some other kind of picture stand. Let's see what's in this one. No. This one's something. Oh, I thought it was broken, but it's just a loose piece. Maybe that goes on there. Jesus and a little boy, forever in heaven. Rico is the brand. I don't know. We'll look it up. What else? Some kind of a bowl here. That doesn't look like it's worth anything. And another base. Be not afraid. Another statue of a Jesus and a baby and a boy or a girl. Reco. We'll look those up. And there's one other thing here. It's a picture. Picture of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, I guess. Cultural Hall, home decor. I'm guessing that's probably not worth anything, but we'll look it up. All right, not a bad box. Not a bad box at all. Anytime you have a box of cash, that's good, right? All right, another box of books. They look old, so that's good. Some of them do. You got a box set. Latter-day Prophets and the Doctrines and Covenants. It's probably worth 25 bucks. What else we got here? The 70s Course in Theology, Volume 2. Is there going to be Volume 1 in here? I don't know. It looks like something that could be worth money, but I'm not seeing Volume 1 in here. We'll hang on to it in case we find Volume 1, and we'll look it up anyway. A couple more to look up there. What else we got? These are all just mostly older, I would say 60s, 70s books from the LDS books from the church. We're probably just going to take this whole box home and look them up individually. Yeah. So we have that one $25 one, and I'd say we're probably going to end up with another $40 in some of these books. So that's not a bad box. $65 total, possibly more. So we got some fabric. And we got Elmo Top Secret. So actually, what's in here is Elmo. It's not new because it's been retaped. Let's see if I can figure out how to open it here. Here we go. Oh, maybe it is new. Oh, if I get it out of here. Brand new in the box, Elmo, huh? Is that worth money? We'll look it up. It's got to be worth something, right? We'll look it up and see. If I had to guess, I'd say it's worth... I'll get back in there without messing up. I'll do it later. Maybe $35. All right, another box of books. Looks like there's a few older LDS books in here that might be worth something, but not a lot. I'll take them home and go through them, but that's probably another $20 or $30. All right, this one says DVDs and toys. Alright, we got Sudoku. We got another not new Tickle Me Elmo. Are these worth anything? I don't know. He's a little matted from being in the box a while, but he looks in good shape. I don't know. Are they still worth anything? TMX? Man, it's dusty in here. All right, we'll set it aside. We got a PlayStation 2 Ratchet Clank actually in there. That might be worth $10. A couple kids books. Let's see what's in this. Some kind of heavy plate or something. Remember the tiles, looking square. It's kind of cool. It's like an elephant tile. Sap trading. We'll look it up. I doubt it's worth much, if anything. There's crayons. And that's about it. Smiley face tennis ball. I don't know what this Red Hat Society is, but I see some of the stuff every once in a while. There's some pins here. Might see if that's worth anything. Another one. Oh, magnet, Red Hat Society. Another pin. And one more pin. All right. That's it. Another box of books here. The Human Interest Library. Looks like an old book. Let's see here on this one. 1926. We'll look that up. An old sweetheart of mine. That looks like early 1900s. We'll look that up. Mortal Messiah. We'll look that up. A lot of these are signed. That one's signed by the author. It's probably worth $20. Shel Silverstein. I used to read his poems when I was a kid. I don't know if that's worth anything or not, but see anything else that looks like it might be worth anything here. Old copy of The War of the Worlds and the Time Machine from 1956. We'll look it up, but I doubt that one's worth anything. Review of books on the Book of Mormon, Volume 1 and 2. We'll look that up. All right, maybe $30. All right, this one's promising. This one says video games. I'm hopeful. Hopefully it's not going to be something else. Nah, it's looking like computer video games. Dang it. That's a bummer. Well, here's a Game Boy. I don't know what that is. A Game Boy camera? Is that worth something? Maybe. And then we got a bunch of computer games, CDs. Let's see what else is out. I see some games. Hold on a second. We got PlayStation 2 games. Let's see if they're in there. Yep. There's Aero Elite Combat Academy. PlayStation 2 Track and Field. That one's empty, but we'll set it aside anyway. Spyro. Enter the Dragonfly. That's probably worth some money. I see a Nintendo. Super Nintendo. All right, now we're talking. I don't know what these go for anymore. $60, $80 maybe on eBay. We'll look it up. And then we got some games. Spankies. Miss Pac-Man. Frogger. I used to love playing Frogger. What else we got in here? We have a Game Boy printer. Interesting. We got another PS2 game, International Winter Sports 2002. And it has a PlayStation racing game in there, whatever that is. That sounds generic. That's maybe some money. What else we got here? Looks like another computer game, more computer games. There's a PlayStation Spyro the Dragon. Looks like maybe a PS1. CD. Computer games. More computer games. We got a book on tape. All right. DVD. That's about it there. All right, not bad. We got some video game stuff. Not bad at all. We'll look up those and see what they're worth. All right, big box here. All right, for the last few minutes of this video, I'm going to do some voiceover since my mic was not working. This box was looking promising. On the box said Teddies and Furbies. Furbies have been doing well for me, so let's see what we got in this box. Get it open here. All right, this looks like some bears. Oh, right on the top, what's this? This is a Cabbage Patch. This is a newer one from like 2006. We'll look it up and see what we can find out in the value for that. In this box here, we've got Yesterday's Child. It's some kind of doll figure, and it's brand new in the box, still sealed. So we'll look that one up when we get home. Don't want to open it right now. And then we've got 2 Furbies. So I've listed one like this for $40, and it hasn't quite sold yet. So we'll just say maybe these are worth $30 a piece. And then it looks like we've got a couple other bears here. And this one bear here is an American Eagle bear. We'll take a look at that when we get home. Looks like this one's in pretty good condition, and see what it's worth. And that is about it for this box, I believe. I think the other 2 bears in there were not looking like they were worth anything, so we will move on. All right, this next box, let's see what we got. We got some books here. I've been doing pretty well with the books so far. Let's see what we got. This box is a little bit wavy and bent out of shape, but I think that maybe we could straighten it out by putting some heavy weight on it for a little bit. But this is a Beatles complete collection, like song book. And this book is worth about, I think it was from 1976. I looked it up and it was worth about $25. So that'd be a good sale there. And then we've got Joseph Smith and the Restoration. This book, it's an older LDS book from 1967. Looks like the value on there is right around $15 or so. Should sell on eBay, no problem. And then on to one more box. Looks like we've got some more church books. The books have been doing so well for me. Most of these church books that are older aren't worth anything, but a lot of them are. So here we have another set that will easily sell on eBay for another $25. Let's see what else we got here. We've got Message of Joseph Smith. That's an older book. Looked up the comps on this one on eBay, and it was also worth about $25. And that was about it for that box. And we got one more box here. This one says family room on it, family room and decorations. So let's see what's inside here. Get it cut and opened. And what do we got here? Looks like we got some Boyd's Bears type stuff. That's a Precious Moment doll. I've sold those in the past before. They do fairly well. Some of them do better than others, but we'll look that up. It's got some Boyd's Bear little chair there, and some miscellaneous Boyd's Bear dolls. Some kind of furniture piece. And then we got a little Beanie Baby. We'll add that to the lots of the other ones I've had. I've already sold 1 or 2 of those lots. And these boys, we'll just call this last box worth about $20 or so. And I think that'll be it. All right, guys, that's it for part 4 of this storage unit that I paid $5 for. We did make it to $5,000. In fact, we made it all the way up to $5,400. Some more great finds today, books and video games and more Furbies and all kinds of stuff. So if you haven't seen the first 3, I'll post them up here so you can check them out. I'll probably do this storage unit in one more part. So part 5, stay tuned for that. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to keep doing these videos. I'm having a lot of fun with this unit. I'll be glad to be done with it too at the same time. But man, what a great turnaround of my money. $5 into $5,000. You can't beat that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.